Anyway, season 6, I actually am gonna have a hot take here.
What's he gonna do? Okay, because I think it should be in 6.
Okay, you say it should be in 6, and while I agree with you, I think it sets up 7 and 8 to be so bad that I think it deserves to be an 8.
In 8?
Yeah.
You think it's the worst season?
Here's why.
Oh no, I can't agree with you.
It sets up 7 and 8 to be horrifically bad because they fuck up season 6 so badly.
See, I don't know if I can agree with you because I still enjoy. Because you may be right that season 6.
Wait, hold on. You enjoy season 6, like I enjoy season 6, because they kind of play to the viewer. They kind of like they do these certain things that you like that they do, right? You're like, oh, I like that they, like, Jon Snow gets resurrected, right, and becomes Azor Ahai, right? Or he, like, you kind of see this prophecy fulfilling, right? But at the same time, Stannis Baratheon dies, and he dies in possibly the dumbest way I've ever seen. And Stannis is, I like the character, okay? But he dies in quite possibly the dumbest way I've ever seen.
I don't even remember.
So basically, he gets into he does this whole, they do this whole ritual thing where Melisandre burns his kid because he wants to win, right?
That happens in season 6. Is that late?
Yes.
Wait, is that does Davos not come in till season 6?
Actually, no. He does that at the end. That's at the very end of season 5. Sorry, at the very end of season 5, he sacrifices his daughter. At the start of season 6, Stannis dies, and then Jon Snow gets resurrected, and they have the Battle of the Bastards, right? I think personally that could have been written so much better, because a lot of the things that George R.R. Martin has happened in the books, like the fact that Stannis doesn't take the fight with Roose Bolton right off rip. He goes to a different castle and he sits in the other castle. Like the way Stannis is this man of pragmatism. He does all these things. He's a man of ideology. He does all these things by like his code, and then he yoinks that out the window just so he takes this fight on a whim against Roose Bolton. He would never do that. I mean, the dude's not a dumbass. And honestly, it's dumb because they overwrite the book and they make what happens in the book way worse. So basically, he goes to a different keep, and there's this whole like Mance Rayder gets sent on this expedition to go save Sansa, right? But in the books, it's not Sansa who's captured by Roose Bolton, it's Jane Poole, which is Sansa's best friend from her childhood. But then in the show, they replace her. And I don't like the seasons. I like they tie up a lot of these loose ends in season 6. They tie in a lot of these threads. They start tying them down when I don't think they needed to start tying down the threads yet. They need to keep the threads going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I suppose. I just feel like the problem is that like season 6 is kind of nebulous for me because like I don't remember a lot of it that well.
Season 6, Battle of the Bastards. Think Battle of the Bastard, Melisandre.
Like I know those like main events.
Cersei blows up the scepter. Building, which I think
that shit was crazy though.
The Tyrells. They could have done. Like what I'm saying is they could have done a mirror way better to do that way better. I think they could have. Also, Jaime stops his hero arc, goes back to King's Landing, drops everything, has sex with Cersei again. The whole character.
That's not true. That was season 8. That was season 8. Season 6, Jaime's still with. I think he's still with Brienne, or he's with Bronn. I can't remember which, but that doesn't happen until season 8 because in season 8, Jaime participates in the Long Night, and we think that he's gonna stay with Brienne after the Long Night ends, and then he goes back to King's Landing to save Cersei.
No, because it's over Tommen's body. That doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't Tommen throw himself out the window?
Yeah, but she's at his funeral. Like, she's looking over his body.
Yeah, I think
it happens in season 6. In the
that
finale.
Jaime goes back to Cersei?
She's standing over his dead body, and he fucks her. So this is either end of season 6 or start of season 7 that this occurs.
I don't remember that happening at all. I thought season 8 is when it was ruined. That doesn't. I don't know if that's. Regardless, I don't know. It's hard to say, because I mean, I like a lot of the Battle of the Bastards stuff. I think Ramsay Bolton is like a pretty well-developed villain. I fucking hate him, but he's a really well-developed villain. One sec. I'm looking this up. I don't know if I feel comfortable putting it in 8. I could put it in 7.
Season 6. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, it was my hot take. It's my hot take. Because I know a lot of people may disagree with me on this. Like, objectively, it's a better viewing experience, watching experience than the other seasons. But I think it sets up those seasons to be way worse than they were. And honestly, I think Game of Thrones, to be honest, I think they were set up to be fucked from the start. Game of Thrones, you can easily see playing out in 10 or 12 seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to rush it at the end. But I mean, that's also their fault. So that's also the showrunner's fault. So yeah, shouldn't have done that. I don't know what else to say.